Years ago, many of us were living in the dark as Hurricane Wilma roared through our area.
Who can forget? As we look back on that week and this anniversary, John Shaman has more on what many homeowners and businesses are doing now to make sure they stay powered up in the future.
Tom Rodowski's looking to get rid of his portable generator now that the Boca Raton man has a unit that powers up his whole home.
My wife has health problems. She needs the air conditioning. She needs oxygen.
Greg Hohen with Palm Beach Generator sold Rodowski the unit. His question to other homeowners, when was the last time you started up your own portable generator?
If you haven't started the thing for 5 years, the gasoline in it's turned to varnish. It's not going to run right. And the next time you really need it, it's not going to work.
He recommends a unit like this, which comes with a complete service plan. Of course, these units cost a great deal more.
This is cheaper than a new pool.
I hope we never get a hurricane again, but I know I'm prepared.
Most people get cabin fever during a storm. Whether you can get around much after can depend on whether there's gas in your car. You remember those long gas lines. In 2007, the state mandated that all stations within half a mile of an evacuation zone have at least the ability to quickly hook up a generator. Neil Cohen owns this Chevron on Atlantic Avenue in Delray Beach. He put his generator in before the law took effect.
It just makes sense. My customers depend on me, and I wanted to make sure that I could be there for them in their time of need.
Cohen's concern, though, is whether the state will be able to provide enough fuel after a storm. So his $35,000 investment will allow him to stay open.
It's a big expense no matter what station it is, especially since we haven't had a hurricane since, so it's been all expense and no revenue.
Besides fuel, there is food. Publix has made a significant investment to ensure that its stores can stay open after a storm. At this Greenwise store in Boca Raton, a 500-kilowatt generator can kick on within minutes. In fact, the supermarket chain has installed generators at all 250 stores between Vero Beach and the Keys. That way, the cold food can stay cold, the prepared foods won't spoil, and the checkout lines can still run smoothly. Kim Jager with Publix says the investment isn't just good for business, it's good for the customer.
We really wanted to help them get up on their feet after a storm. We're involved in their lives every day, and this was an opportunity for us to allow them to have access to the basic needs after a storm. Of
course, just because a store may reopen quickly after a storm doesn't mean you shouldn't be prepared before with fuel for your body, your car, and your home. John Shaman, WPTV, News Channel 5.